What's going on, guys? Ironcane here, back for a Drumble the Breakers video. In today's video, we're going to be using Spopovich or Buu as a raider, just seeing how much the gauge inclusion has changed this raider. If you guys don't know, I've been very critical of Buu in the past just because of how easy it's been to jump Spopovich specifically. So with the new gauge, you don't get knocked back until the gauge is completely depleted. So hopefully with this gauge, Spopovich will be better, and therefore Buu will be better and feel like a more complete raider. And apparently, any damage that Spopovich takes as well is not carried over to Buu like it was previously. So we're going to go ahead and check that out in my match that I'm doing right now. So be right back once we load up. Alrighty, so right into Rocky Field in terms of our survivors here. We got a level 92, a 151, a 13, a 119, 11, an 11, and a 12. So we got some babies in here. We got some vets in here. And we're going to Rocky Field just because this is not the PTS server. And the reason why the levels are higher is because, again, we're not on the PTS server, so, we have higher levels here. But yeah, I'm really excited to see just how much this gauge impacts Buu as a raider. Just because I've had so many instances of getting, like, clapped and annihilated as Spopovich. And although Buu is my favorite raider, it has been the raider that I probably raged with the most. So with the inclusion of this gauge, you could still jump Spopovich, but I imagine it's not as easy as it once was. So, believe it or not, I don't want to, say I get lucky finding all the civs. I actually don't want to immediately transform. I do want to take some damage, just to see how the gauge impacts Spopovich, and see if the health really does carry over or not. Okay, we got a gold radar. That's pretty good. If we get a civ radar too, that would literally, probably win us the game, low-key. Okay. Was there always a soda machine in that building? Every season, they tend to change some of the spawns of the civvies and even the soda machines, I believe. So it's very possible that they have changed some of the spawns for the soda machines, but these seem to be just the same. Okay. Looks like there's no, I was going to say, no civs in the entire city, bro. I was going to say. All right. So we got one here. Still takes 4 civvies to level up Spopovich, so we're halfway there. Got a couple survivors with dragon changes, a couple without. No keys found yet. Oh. What's this guy trying to do? Okay. I'm not sure what this guy's strategy is. Alright. That was interesting. I'm gonna go take this guy's juice. Thank you, sir. I don't know if he's selling or what. Unless he's a feeder. If he's a feeder, that kind of sucks. Alright, so I'm going to see if I can find some survivors here. That guy's got to be a feeder, because these are randoms. I did not queue up with friends here. And from what I can tell, I don't recognize any of the players' names. So unless that guy's straight up a feeder, I don't believe there is any players here that I recognize. I swear I'm not trying to do a Spopovich challenge. Fight me, bro. Fight me. Like, fight back. Fight back, dude. I want to take damage. I actually want to take damage here. Okay, I swear. All right, this might be one of the babies that we're fighting. All right, I'll just take him out just so I don't have to get him twice later. Alright, well, this is kind of turning into an unintentional Spopovich run, but I do want to see how the gauge works here at Spopovich, and if health carries over. Alright, now I found a key, nice. Let me destroy some of these machines. Looks like somebody rezzed that guy, the first guy that I downed, so I'm going to head back to the city. Maybe there's somebody over there. There's somebody... Oh, yeah, this guy looks like a feeder. Okay, yeah, I'm not killing him then. You're going to be forced to play, buddy. I am not killing you if you're going to feed, champ. I won't kill this guy, though. Unless he fights back. Please fight back. Okay. Alright. So we have the gauge. Oh, the gauge went away pretty fast there. Okay. So we're taking some damage here. Apparently, Spopovich is as strong as Nappa now. Alright, so we're taking some damage. Okay, now I'm being jumped here. Alright, interesting. Okay. guys are throwing hands. Throwing some hands back. Alright, now I think, now we took some damage, I'm going to go back and transform. Damn, okay. I probably could have got that guy if I used Spopovich's other special, the Yamu call. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and transform here and see if the health carries over or not. Because previously, once you unlock the Buu, you did keep the same health. So, we're going to see if that's the case. Alright. So we're getting Buu here. And... okay! Alright, so the health does not carry over. Interesting. Alright. So they really changed the way this raider works now. Because previously, if you got wrecked as Spopovich, all that health that you had would carry over to Buu. So apparently, Spopovich is weaker health-wise, just because he will take increased damage like Nappa does. So it's like it's a mix. So it's not like a full buff to Spopovich, but it's also like, you know, you don't have to carry over the health, but they didn't just make it like, you know, Spopovich gets everything going for him, right? Now let's take the Dragon Ball. Looks like there's somebody nearby since this guy can't hide from me, man. I got the Dragon Radar. Alright. Oh. Where you running, bruh? Alright, smacking this boy up. But so far, how do you guys feel about that change about Spopovich having different health? The only thing that I could see as a negative about that is that you probably won't experience Buu's healing as much or notice it as much. I do think it is a W for Buu. It does make the difficulty factor a little less. Now, keep in mind, I'm not going against the most experienced group here. We got, you know, a couple of 11s and stuff. So I think it would be like more telling against a more experienced group. But I'm not mad at the changes. I will say that. Also, the gauge works in the Raiders' favor when it comes to Dragon Balls, where previously, if you were just shot by a rocket, you would simply lose your Dragon Balls. Where now, the gauge, you can only drop your Dragon Balls if your gauge is depleted. Alrighty. So we're getting very close to our level 3 here. We're pretty much like one Civ off, one Survivor off. Oop. So, accidentally found this guy. Alright. Okay, get this guy. We should get our level 3 here. He's hitting the jukes on me. Alright, got him. So funny, like, because I've been playing a lot of Ginyu recently, so going back to playing Buu almost feels nostalgic. Alright, this is definitely a way to absorb a Survivor here. Oh! Oh my god, it's a huge buff for Buu! So previously, because that guy hit me with a super attack, or a rocket or something, you saw my health go down. Previously, Buu was one of the raiders that was so easy to interrupt absorptions. But since that the gauge is a factor now, you have to get rid of Buu's full gauge to interrupt him from absorbing a Survivor. So that is a huge Buu buff, because previously, that was like one of Buu's greatest weaknesses, the fact that it took so long for him to absorb people. Now, with the gauge, that's actually cracked. That's actually cracked. So Buu, as a raider, his value is increased tenfold, dude. Oh, these guys are going to get morphed. This is devastation, bro. The power of Super Buu. Brother, you just killed yourself. Don't do that. Yeah, this is a huge Buu. Yeah, like this guy, hit me with a rocket, bro. It won't matter. He can hit me with a rocket. It generally will not matter because I have the gauge up. I'm pretty sure the only way to combat that, like the gauge, is if you initiate a melee combo. Yeah, but this game looks like GG's here. Because I have a majority of the Dragon Balls. Only one person has a Dragon Change up and they're level 2. And I'm completely full health. Oh, I have all the Dragon Balls. Wow. You know, let's just summon for the culture, boys. Why not? For the culture. How often do you see Kid Buu in the mix? Alright, so let's level up to Kid Buu here. Alright. Yeah, we kind of bodied this group, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, this group did have a lot of babies in it. But, ooh. Yeah, see, like, I didn't get knocked back by that rocket because my gauge was full. Yeah, this gauge mechanic definitely was a buff for Raiders. But I do feel like it was necessary, low-key. Like, I do. Do we be extra sweat? Yeah, we be extra sweat, bro. I don't care. These guys are gonna learn the hard way, bro. They're gonna learn the hard way. We destroying the supplies. Boo, go get them. Yak, yak, yak. Whatever the hell this voice line is, bro. They need to give Kid Buu some new voice lines, man. Yeah, so no supplies for them. You might say all hope is lost, low-key. Alright, there's somebody over here. Let's go pay him a visit. Uh-oh. Oolong! Oolong! Let's yell at him. Ah! Alrighty. Alright, let's start getting the time machine cooking. Let's get over there in style as well. Yeah, this is a crazy buff to Buu, man. I'm actually pretty happy about this. Now, this is my first time playing as Buu. I've not fought against a Buu with the gauge. I've only really fought Ginyu with the gauge. So, you know, maybe my tune will change on the receiving end. But for Buu players, we can rejoice. This is a huge W for us. A huge, huge W for us. Alright, so at this point, I can kind of just like mess around. I'll probably stop looking for survivors once the Super Time Machine gets to 75. Ooh. I felt like I heard the lock on there. Alright, let me wait to get my key sense. Because I imagine there's somebody chilling over here. There is, yeah. Okay, let's get this guy. He's got barrier. Honestly, I gotta get back to the STM. I actually could sell here, but I feel like this group won't do it. But they could. This group totally could win this if they all came to the Super Time Machine and like overpowered me. But with the gauges, it is a little more difficult. Yeah, these guys actually could have came back if they wanted to, because I let it get to 75, which was a kind of a mistake on my part. Guys trying to get over there, man. Oh, they're using bike. Oh my god. Well, bike actually worked for Kid Buu. Someone's probably on one of the other ones. Surprised nobody escaped. Did no one go to this one? Where you going, sir? Where you going? It's Kid Buu! Oh, he's got IT. Do you have, or barrier? Do you have IT as well? He's not. Okay, let's see if someone's at the other thing. Oh, yeah, they got it. Alright, so those guys got away. Alright, GG's. But yeah, I think this is a W for Buu, man. I think Buu's, like, usage rate is going to go up because of this. People are going to be less scared to run Buu about jumping. But I feel like jumping in general has been not necessarily patched out, but it has a big, it's not as brainless as it once was, right? You can't just like walk up to a Spopovich, deal a bunch of damage, and like walk out. And I think the fact that the gauge makes it so Buu can't be interrupted when he's absorbing people is insanely cracked, because that was the biggest issues. That was one of the biggest issues with Buu, because even if you get the opportunity to find a survivor with Spopovich and you down them, he can be interrupted so easily because his execution or absorption took so long. But yeah, boys, let me know in the comments below what you think of these changes, not only to Buu, but to Raiders in general. I'm pretty happy with it in the perspective of Buu, but, you know, maybe I'll change my tune on the receiving end, playing as a survivor. But I'm pretty happy with the introduction of the gauge overall, so far. If you liked the video, make sure to leave it a like and subscribe to the Ironcane for more showcases like these, updates, funny moments. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.